Good afternoon. Welcome to the Professor Maima Show. Hope you are doing well wherever you watch me from around the world. Please subscribe, share, and like this video. So today I'll show you something. I think it has been nearly 2 months when we nearly 2 months. A month and a half from the time we did some maize planting. We planted the seeds. We dug the holes. First of all, dig the holes. Which are the rows. Holes between the rows are 1 foot, that's 1 foot. And then after that, 35 centimeters from one row to the other. Between the holes in a row, 1 foot, that's your 1 foot. And then 35 centimeters between the rows, that's the maize. And then you put in, it's called what? The manure first. Then the fertilizer next. You buy special fertilizer for maize plantation, and then you put in the maize as you cover the holes. So this is what we have for now. It's nearly 1.5 months. So this maize in the next 2.5 months, it will be 4 months we'll harvest. So 2.5 months, it means that is you count November, you count December, January. So in February, you're having a bumper harvest. You see, that's the goodness with agriculture. It can be seen. Look at this is the maize that we grew. In between, you have the beans. We have the beans in between. You can see the beans. So we have maize rows up to there. We have the beans within the maize. We also have famous maize plantations that are always behind me when I give my talks. Yes, so that's why. And then also the fruits that I've been planting, some of them together with family. I've been planting here trees. So this is how our farm is going on. Our maize and beans. I've talked of the maize. Maize rows, you can see all of them up there. You can see the beans in between. Yes. So that's why I'm talking about Ruto's tax burden. President Ruto's tax burden. You see this, when he entered into power, he was talking very nicely about the hustler government, how he's going to lift up the mama bogas. To me, hustler, to me, it means, to him it was meaning people who are entrepreneurs, what. But in my thinking, hustler means people who are just suffering. In fact, to me, hustler means poverty. Because this person lives day to hand to mouth. If he's a border driver, if he's a hawker maize, a hawker of vegetables, majority are women. If he's someone who carries people's luggages in the market, the majority of these people are, how can I say, they are educated, they have finished school, majority have finished school, that is basic education, so I call them educated. Others are skilled, others are unskilled, others are graduates. So you have those categories: educated, skilled, unskilled, graduates. So now, Ruto, they bought into the Ruto hustler movement, which means poverty in my mind, that's going to improve their lives. But when he entered power, what did he do? He's charging taxes. Imagine someone who earns close to nothing. Here people survive on $1 per day, according to the World Bank. But these days, it's even $0.50 per day. What happens? In fact, the dollar per day doesn't make sense because the dollar these days cannot buy anything, isn't it? Bread is more than $1 in Kenya. So now, he came up with that hustler narrative that is going to uplift them. But what happened is that he has been putting taxes on even people who live on $1 per day. I don't know, it's called housing levy. Okay, that one is for the poor and employed like me, or people who are semi-employed. Here in Kenya, you have employed, semi-employed, and unemployed. Employed, semi-employed, and employed. Some people who are semi-employed like me, who are part-time lecturers who want zero, they're cutting out housing levies. I don't know, to bid for other people's houses. Yes, I'm just want to show you how we are a messed up country. Now, the argument was, how can you be enjoying and other people are suffering? No, he empowered the other people to also make money to build for themselves houses, or give land to private developers, who in turn build cheap houses. And because you have given them land, uh, people who enter there, whatever they pay for rent, is for them to own the house. Because why people pay mortgages, that the landowner also want to cover the cost for the land he bought. The developer wants to cover for the land he bought, isn't it? That's what we are talking about. So now this person, the President Ruto, has brought those housing levy to many people. They're suffering. People are having negative. Their salaries are what we call negative. So it's calling negative. Majority of people are negative who are employed, because people here, majority of people earn, I don't even, can I call it six, six, uh, 600, not even $600 a lot. Majority of people earn here a minimum of $500 per month gross. Once the taxes, the person can take home $100. They has not even factored in food, uh, clothing, medication. So people are just living on loans. So there are these online mobile loans that people take to survive, and then they pay slowly. But those people, they have high interest rates, and they have bad manners for calling everyone who you know on your phone. In fact, they're infringing on your privacy. Although the President Ruto stopped that, so they just write for you emails and SMS. So we have the housing levy tax on most employed people and semi-employed, and then everyone, including that person who cannot even survive, who's poor, who's a hustler, which means poverty, is called sure. How do you tell someone who has nothing to pay 1,000 shillings per year, or $10 per year? In fact, it's $20 per year to get medical care in poorly run public hospitals which don't have medicine, which facilities are in poor condition. Sanitation is poor. If you go to a hospital in a public, if you go to the toilet in a public hospital, you fall sick. They never wash, they are dirty. When mothers go to give birth, they have to go with their own bed sheets. They have to go with their own buckets and basins. No, I'm telling you. I think being born a black man is a curse. Yes, being born black is a curse, a bad curse. So that's why I'm talking about President Ruto's high taxation. Businesses are collapsing because we have taxes from the main government for if you want to register your business, taxes from the county. Even they don't know how to increase business. You don't increase business by taxing the people who have business. You tax them even low, so that now more people open business and you get money. You you make the environment so conducive, good roads, security, I don't know, good things, hmm? good things, good roads, good transport, hmm? electricity. We have solar energy that you can be giving solar electricity all year round without people even having blackouts. When people reach the airport, they should be treated well because you're paying the airport staff well. But they treat visitors. The first impression you get into a country as you enter, for the people of travel, they'll tell you is the people we meet at the airport. But when you come to the airport, people are depressed. They want to get bribes and harass visitors. So that's what I'm saying. President Ruto's tax burden. President Ruto's tax burden. He's burdening Kenyans with useless taxes that don't help. I don't know, housing levy, sure medical cover, and hospital are in poor conditions, no drugs, poor treatment of the staff and what have you. So now, you ask yourself, what is the way forward? You know me, I don't like just making noise. I talk of the way forward. The way forward starts and ends with agriculture. What have I said? The problems in Kenya begin and end with agriculture. You see, Kenya has land, isn't it? But most of it is not good for farming. We used to do agriculture. There are times we used to do. We have arable land, but there's no rainfall. So now it's raining, and you're just seeing water drainage going away. You get the Chinese to integrate the drainage system in Nairobi and other major cities. You collect the water, is cleaned, and then it's pumped into homes and for irrigation in neighboring counties here all around. So there's farming all around, or reverse, in those counties where there's a lot of farming but the rainfall is not reliable, you save water underground. Big, humongous tanks. You collect water in very big tanks. Like there can be a whole field or even 2 acres where they collect waters in big tanks, plastered, and then using solar energy, you pump the water into farms, into homes. So that will ensure this farming, because you are doing irrigation year all round. And even those people in those areas would suffer from water shortage because there's water that has been saved, that they are being given to use, and also for irrigation. Now, that will mean those counties will have food production year all round. Then number 2, you also look at industries. You call the governors to give you a plan on what they can do value addition. So they give you the land, you government, you bring in private investors to build the company, and then now the county collect the taxes. So taxes are paid at the county and national level, and also the good thing, they also give to the local people jobs. And you as the national government, you also put in good roads, you put in good security, you put in skilled manpower to help the local people. When that factory is being set up, you put in all other things to help. So that now, this investor feels at home, he feels secure, no harassment, because he has been invited, he has paid his taxes in one place. So the taxes goes towards the county and the national government, but it's good tax. You see, President-elect Trump is reducing taxes on companies in America. A poor third world country like Kenya is increasing taxes on companies, making them run away. The cost of energy in America will go down because America will increase its oil production. It has a lot of oil underground, which Trump calls the golden liquid. I don't know, the liquid, golden liquid, isn't it? So that's what happens. And as you do that, you create jobs for the young people, and then you also ensure that free education from nursery to university, pay your, it's called what? Pay your civil servants, teachers, lecturers, doctors, police, very good money. Equip the police force, retrain them, so they become more of a police service than a force. Dismantle the traffic police. Let's have a new unit to reduce the corruption and road accidents. Invest heavily in SGR electric trains. It's called what? Commuter trains in the cities, and also in super highways going across the country. Now, at the end of the day, Kenya now becomes a country of prosperity, whereby every young man and woman in this country, in fact, let's put it this way, whereby every Kenyan is rich. Me, I always say, utajiri kwa wote. Prosperity for all. Utajiri kwa wote. We become a country of rich people because we are creating wealth for the future generations. Become a country of rich people, isn't it? Not taxpayers. We have become overburdened by President Ruto's tax burden. So that's what we are talking about. So now, President Ruto needs to change his tax, put more money in the people's people's pockets, reduce these stupid taxes, remove all of them, free education for all, free medical cover for all, so that now people have money to spend. Investors come and the government gets more money. You can be taxing people low taxes, but many are paying. That's one way. Not overtaxing the people who have. You are making the donkey tired. One day the donkey will jump, and you know what will happen. So this is the Professor Maima Show. I want to pray for you who's watching me that you have a long life, that become rich and prosperous, not only you, your children, grandchildren, and all your generations, and that all your dreams become reality, a job reality, a house reality, a first land reality, a first car reality, building a big flat reality, starting a business reality, getting a good man or woman to start a family reality, and getting many children reality. I pray for myself, I get big money to start a technological university that can produce a product that can be used here in Kenya and worldwide, and provide jobs for these young Gen Zs, and to train future entrepreneurs to take Africa to the next level, and to earn big money for myself and the Kenyan government. Those are my prayers. Amen. So if you have liked what I've said on our channel, you can send something on the mobile M-Pesa down there, +254 769 729 327. I repeat again, mobile M-Pesa, +254 769 729 327. And as I always say, gwaheri ya kuonana, gwaheri.